Hello Scorpios, how's everyone doing? Welcome to your daily vibe check. This is your love reading for today. We're just going to take a look at what's generally going on with you. If you enjoy Scorpio readings, you might want to also check out Angie's channel. Angie does amazing Scorpio reads, and if you're watching my video, you probably already know her anyway, but she's linked in the description box below. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, all the information is there as well. And obviously, if you like my channel, vibe with my videos, you know what to do, Scorpio. I really appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time with me today, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the energy for you today. I'm also a Scorpio. This is a low-key Scorpio channel. There's readings out every day for other signs too, but Scorpio gets an extra reading every day. I know, because we're an exclusive club, and if you're a cross-watcher, welcome to the dark side. What can I say? The light side, really. It's just the dark side to the uninitiated. But yeah, so I already did the spread for you today, Scorpio. And I have to say, it is kind of beautiful. I'm using the Angel Tarot deck. I hardly ever use that for a main spread, but I was called to use that today. And I'm getting a lot of interesting and strong energy already. When I was laying out the spread, it became clear to me that someone's feeling really nervous about asking someone out. Scorpio, some of you have a secret admirer, or you have someone in your life who you know is into you, or you will meet someone. We'll get into that in a second, but you will meet someone who is going to ask you out. It might actually be today, but it's like sweaty hands, nervousness. You know what I mean? It's that giddy feeling. It may not even be butterflies, because butterflies are too nice. That person's really nervous because you intimidate them in a good way. You got the Four of Pentacles here and the Magician for your current situation, your current vibe. Four of Pentacles in the spread is control. And that's kind of relevant, I think, because I feel, Scorpio, that you're taking back your control. You're taking back your power from general love, just like your experiences in love. Scorpio tends to overgive once they open up, right? We don't really open up, but when we do, then we become vulnerable. We got that stinger out most of the time. We're on high alert. Then we let someone in, and then we really just completely blend with their energy. We give them anything we can, and we don't have the best boundaries at those points. And I feel like people can hurt Scorpio when they're in that vulnerable state, when they're where they're kind of out of their shell, right? And the stinger is gone. So I feel like you learned to have better boundaries, and currently you're in this energy of giving love to yourself. The love that you're giving is mainly to yourself. If you're in a new connection or even an established connection, you've worked on your boundaries basically, and you're not gonna let anyone walk all over you or tell you how it is or anything like that. And you have the Angel of Magic, the Magician, crossing you for good or for bad, which is a great sign. You're manifesting the things that you want out of your relationships with people. So be it dating, be it friendships, anything like that. This is all about boundaries for you. This is all about you telling people how it's going to be, and also manifesting new love, because I do see here in your recent past, we have the World, we have the completion of something, Angel of Success. But in this particular case, I feel like it's more to do with whatever your relation or connection or love was in the recent past. Something ended for you, and it was right that it ended, because it was someone who wasn't able to reciprocate, someone who didn't give you the kind of love that you were giving them. Again, this control here, Four of Pentacles, you know, this is all about having boundaries. And the World, this World card, there's no boundaries on this World card. I feel like you were giving this person, you were giving and giving and giving. You gave them the world, and they did not reciprocate. They did not appreciate it. So now you're in this Magician position of thinking, well, now it has to be as I say. Now I have to, take care of number one. This is one in the tarot. This can be a good energy overall. You just need to be careful that you don't close yourself off to people too much, because you've had bad experiences. And I feel like this is for you a pattern, because that is a Scorpio pattern. Scorpio really gives everything they have. Like, Scorpio is like 0 to 100. So when you're with someone, when you love them, it is 100. And then, that person maybe disappoints you, you give them another chance, and over and over and over again until it's unsustainable, then Scorpio cuts themselves off completely. And I feel like that's what happened here. You gave this person the world over and over again. Over and over again. And you're manifesting for both. It was like, you know, you wanted whatever you did, whatever you took for yourself, you always made sure your person didn't go without, you know. If you had money, you shared money. If you had happiness, you shared happiness. If it was health, you made sure this person was healthy, fed, you know, whatever it was. You were always thinking about them, but I feel like they weren't thinking about you. And you got the King of Wands here. Describe the gender. It's arbitrary. It's only energies. But this King of Wands here, this is someone who I feel like that was the person you were dealing with. Someone who was more out for themselves. They were more focused on their own success, their own vision, what they're going to do next. They could have been quite an they could have been rough around the edges, quite an aggressive person in some ways. Someone who wanted to win, someone who's quite competitive, someone who didn't appreciate the things that you gave them. And I don't mean that they were like necessarily aggressive towards you, but it was just like that kind of personality, like a go-getter, you know, someone who maybe worked in finance and wanted to make all the money in the world. That kind of like rat racy feel. I got a rat racy feel about this person. Could be an entrepreneur too, but it's just someone who really wanted success, was craving it at any cost. And they didn't even see. It was like, it was so sad because they didn't even notice the kind of love you were giving them. They didn't understand who they were dealing with. They didn't understand the love of a Scorpio. They see it now that it's over. Trust me. They always do. But they didn't see it. They didn't even see you. They didn't understand how special it was. Well, good riddance. Anyway, well, that's over now. But that really made you... They gave you a lot of worries, you know, and I feel like a lot of you, when this connection ended, whatever this connection was to you, you put all of your focus into your work or self-development in some way. You got the King of Pentacles here. So this is, you know, this is all about, especially in this deck, this king is really working at that pentacle. There's some books next to him. Again, disregard the gender. It is arbitrary. It's just energy. But this is someone who's like, you know, the King of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded and stable, or is grounding themselves in something. So this king is, and they're very domesticated. So I feel like you grounded yourself in your work, studies, self-development. You invested in your own studies, in the studies of your children. Maybe your work is your children, whatever your work is. It could be work you do at home, from home, or something you're trying to grow. But you're always, it's like you're grounded in your self-development. That is what you started doing when you got, when you came out of this past connection. But you also, at the same time, you're always ready for action. So you're doing a lot of self-development. You're doing the grind, kind of working at that pinnacle. But at the same time, at any point, you're ready for action. This king here, he's wearing riding boots, I think. These look like riding boots. He's there's always that 1 foot kind of out, you know, because he's ready to go if he has to. So you're ready. You're making yourself available for opportunities. Work is really important to you right now. If it's not work, it's working and investing in some, like a project, your children, something that you feel very strongly about. Some of you could be decorating your house, but you've used that a little bit as a distraction from the past, from this breakup. Good for you. At least, you know, you're doing something really productive, and I feel like a lot of you are already reaping the rewards of this new project or this work that you're doing, or will very soon in the future. You got the Ten of Swords here. You know, definite endings. This is what is preoccupying you at the moment. You are afraid, Scorpio, that you're not going to find the love that you seek. You're afraid that every relationship, every connection is going to end just like this past one. They're going to give people the world, and all they're going to give you in return is swords in your back. That it's all going to end the way that that every one of these others ended. And you may have a cycle or a history of people who have betrayed you, didn't appreciate you, didn't see you in the relationship. And there's a warning here from the tarot. You got the Eight of Swords, your immediate future. So this is a daily vibe check-in. So don't panic. This is not for the rest of the year. This is just for today. And energies, I would say, going into the holiday period. Eight of Swords is self-imposed imprisonment. do not limit yourself in terms of your social engagements today. So if someone asks you out, go out. You know what I mean? If your friends want to go out with your friends. You could meet someone really special. And I feel like you're restricting yourself. This is restriction. It says restriction in this deck. But it's self-imposed restriction. It's someone who can't see. They're bound. They're blindfolded. But really, the swords around them, the prison that is around them, the swords do not control them, because at any point they can push those swords away and walk away from that prison. You know, in the original tarot, it's that figure that's surrounded by swords, but actually there's a gap between the swords. They could just walk away, but they don't know it. It's like, you know, it's like a prison of the mind. And because you have control here too, you know, I feel like you're trying to control different situations. Maybe overthinking here with a restriction. Maybe it's too much control. You know, you don't want to go from not having boundaries with someone who used you, or use that as an opportunity to mistreat you and not appreciate you, to restricting yourself too much, controlling the situation too much. I feel like it is because you have trust issues over this ending, and you don't want to be hurt again. You really don't want to be hurt again. But in this period coming in, really, really be careful, Scorpio, especially today. Go out, because you know why? You got the King of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles coming in. This is your new opportunity for love. Again, disregard the gender. It's arbitrary. But look, this is you also. King of Pentacles. This is someone who's going to match your energy. Someone who also is able to give the other person the world. Someone who is focused on money. Someone who is grounded. And not focused on money in a bad way, but you know what I mean. They're focused on working on things, creating things, giving things to other people. It's someone stable, caring, someone who has earth energy around them. It's someone who's going to hold you close. And it's someone who is going to say, you are my world, Scorpio. I want to give you the world, Scorpio. Just like you can give someone the world, this person appreciates that. They also will appreciate the work that you've put into yourself, because this is a lot of self-development here that you're doing, Scorpio, and they're going to really appreciate it. You're exactly what this person wants. For some of you, it's going to be someone you meet, like literally tonight. If you go out, you could actually meet someone. But for others of you, it's someone you already know. Someone you know, and you already know they like you, and you're already said no to them. Or you friend zone them or something. You don't want this person for some reason. You don't want them. But the tarot is saying you should want them, because actually this person is a lot more than you think. This person has a lot more going on for them than you think. Maybe there's something about their appearance that they don't seem very stable on the outside. Maybe they seem a little scruffy. Compared to your past relationship, this King of Wands could have been someone quite charming, quite elegant. They knew how to dress, kind of thing. Maybe, you know, this person, King of Pentacles, maybe they don't know how to dress. Maybe they come across as a little clumsy or a little bit uncharming. This is general reading, so it's, you know, take where it resonates, right? But there's something about this person that you're not going to like. If you meet them, if it's a new person coming in, you're about to meet them on Bumble, you know? You might not like how they dress, or just like how they come across, or just like appearance, like, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, because I feel like this person will give the appearance of being one thing, but actually there's stormy weathers inside of them, or a passionate volcano, or, you know, whatever metaphor you want to use. There's a lot of depth to this person that you may not realize they have, and they actually like you, or will like you if you don't know them yet. They actually like you way more than you imagine, and they really appreciate what a gem you are. They know that you're a rare gem. There's a lot of pentacles here, like they're like gems here. It's like finding a rare coin, you know? You're like that rare, you're like a find. You're a find. It's like, and they're going to know it's kind of magic too. This person is going to feel your magic. Some of you are quite magical, like you're very occult maybe, some of you. And some of you are just naturally magical and charming and beautiful. All of you. All of you Scorpios are. Seven of Wands here, challenges. in this deck, but this is not how I'm reading it. This is what you're not expecting. This person is going to take a stand. They're going to fight for you. 7 of Wands is fighting for something. Fighting for something that you believe in. This person believes that you're the person for them. They're going to fight for you. You got the Page of Swords here. As advice, it's gossip in this deck, so be careful if you already know this person. If you know this person and you have mutual friends or something like that, where you find out something, see something about them out there, I don't know, you know what you do, Scorpio. We all spy. We spy on everyone we meet, so you're probably going to find something. Or if it's people around you telling you something about this person, you know, gossip. Don't necessarily believe it, anything people tell you about this person, even if it's your friends and they're well-meaning. They might be well-meaning, but they may not have the right information. So just don't engage in that. Ask this person about them. Listen to what they have to say, because I feel like third-party information is not going to be reliable at this point. And also, why so suspicious? Don't be so suspicious, Scorpio. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. You're suspicious. You're going to be suspicious of this person. You have doubts about them. That's the thing. Don't have so many doubts, because this person is going to come up trumps for you. For some of you, we got the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well, which is a soulmate relationship. For some of you, this is going to be a soulmate. For others, it might just be a rebound, whatever it is, whatever your situation is, right? But they're going to make you feel great. This is the right person to be connecting with at the moment. For some reason, you just don't think this person can live up to expectations, but when you challenge them, they will. They'll fight for you. They will fight for you. Like this King of Wands could not, didn't know how in your past. This person's going to really fight for you, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And you got the Queen of Wands as your outcome, creativity in this deck. Amazing. What I see here is the flower she's holding, the sunflower, life-giving flower. This is the nourishment you're going to be getting from this new connection. This is your new connection. It's represented by this flower. And here she is admiring it, but also feeling it physically. It's going to be a very physical connection. It's going to be a connection full of warmth. It's going to be a connection where you're going to feel safe. Her eyes are closed. She feels safe enough to close her eyes because this flower is not just beautiful, because I feel like what you had, Wands and Wands here as well. In your past with this King of Wands, you know, it could have been pretty on the outside, but it didn't feel good on the inside. And now you really are coming into this passionate energy of Wands. Away from the King of Wands, you are becoming the Queen of Wands yourself, and you are, you're feeling good on the inside. It's like, you know what I mean? This is a happy couple when no one's watching. This is you being happy, just being in that connection, feeling good. It makes you feel good on the inside. The other one, this guy, girl, anyone in between, they did not make you feel good on the inside. You weren't nourished. Your soul wasn't nourished. This new person is going to nourish you, because the flower, the sunflower, it's not just pretty. It actually feeds people. It makes food. This is something we can eat. And that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be passion and soul connection. And it's going to be beautiful on the outside, but it's actually, more importantly, it's going to be beautiful on the inside. Because not all glitters is gold. I don't know why I had to say this, but I did. I feel like maybe for some of you, you were dating someone who was quite opulent or liked to show off their wealth or something like that. That was this King of Wands. And that did not work out well for you, Scorpio. This other person may be a little bit more of a homebody. This King of Pentacles can be someone who's a homebody. Could be a little, maybe they seem a little boring to you, but actually they will make you feel like $1 million, golden, like a golden child, a girl, boy, whatever. You know? The passion, the warmth, the beauty of this love is going to be worth so much more than the kind of, you know, golden outside. Like this past connection was just, there was like a lot of outside, like it was like good on paper, you know, it was good on paper, and it glittered like gold, but it wasn't gold. This is true gold, what you're getting here. Even if it's a rebound connection, it's like gold, you know what I mean? But I do actually see, Scorpio, that for many of you, this is going to be a relationship with a capital R, possibly a soulmate connection, possibly the person you're going to marry, you know, like I really do see this person, the way they, I dropped it. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Let me just get the card. Nothing but nervous energy in this reading. Let me just see what time it is so I can maybe cut the video up a little bit. Nothing but nervous energy, and it's because of this person here. They're so nervous to approach you. This person, they're gonna ask you out, or you're about to meet them. They're about to ask you out. If this person asks you out, just know that they feel giddy. They feel sick to the stomach. Like this person is dizzy with nervousness. I feel it. I feel a lot of nervous energy here. It's not like super jumpy, but it's like, it's like this. I've been feeling, the minute I did the spread, I started feeling really nervous. And it's not even butterflies. It's more like a kid. It's like, you know, first day of school kind of thing. It's not butterflies. It's like sweaty hands, like feeling clumsy, feeling, that's how this person feels. When they think about you, they're like, oh, Scorpio's gonna say no. Should I, shouldn't I? They're scared. They're scared. They're scared to approach you. And if it's someone you haven't met yet, they're gonna be like that when you finally meet. It's just gonna be like that. If it's like a first date on Bumble or Tinder, whatever, right? They're gonna be so clumsy. It's gonna be a disaster. They might like spill the soup or something. You know, whatever it is that you guys are ordering. But it's just gonna be one of those like. They just feel so nervous and out of place with you because they understand that you are, this pentacle is the world to them, and it could be. And they could build a beautiful future with you. That's how they see you. You are their sun. You are their sun too here, Queen of Wands. This is how this person's going to see you. You are their inspiration. This is such a beautiful reading, Scorpio. Wow. Wowzers. Well, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Also, another thing I should say, some of you are getting in touch with your spirituality. Maybe you're practicing practical magic for some of you, literal magic. So that's the magician probably came up here for you to say that, you know, keep going and don't limit yourself and don't worry. I see a lot of worry energy. The only thing that can kind of get in the way for you, Scorpio, today and in this holiday period is probably just limiting yourself, not believing in yourself, and thinking that things aren't going to work out, because they are. You have so many beautiful cards around you. And I know it's hard, Scorpio. Let me just say from the bottom of my heart, I claim this reading too, because Scorpio really does go through a lot of experiences with people where people don't understand the depths of the feeling and the dedication that we can give. Most people are a little bit in, a little bit out, wishy-washy, all of that. Scorpio is none of that. And it's hard to match this energy. It's hard to match also our moral backbone. I feel like Scorpios, unless they're on the dark side, have a very stable moral backbone. They know what they believe in. So it's just hard to find someone who is stable, who doesn't lie, who understands themselves too. So don't miss this opportunity, Scorpio. Don't become disillusioned just because most people are trash doesn't mean that all people are trash. Let me just say that. I'm gonna get a t-shirt with that with that quote on it. Just because most people are trash and not all. Just because, what would it be? Just because most of the world is trash, not all world is trash. Something like that. Anyway, it's not all trash, Scorp, okay? You're going to be fine. Let me know in the comments below how your date went. Is this your soulmate? Did someone ask you out today? They're going to be so nervous. Be kind to them. Be kind. Okay, Scorpio? Thanks for spending your time with me today, Scorpio. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time, and may the angels protect you.